Good afternoon. This is Shera Inspires again, speaking to you from Nairobi, Kenya. Karibuni. So, we are talking about the boy child yes again, and we are saying that we have failed the men, we have failed the boy child as mothers, as fathers, as uncles, as guardians, because children belong to the community. The times have changed, and nowadays you can't even correct a child because some parents have the guts even to go and tell of a teacher. So, this is it. But some of us are old school, and our children, our brothers, were brought up differently. So we believe in bringing up our children in this manner. So you find that our boys, we do not speak to them. We only tell them that boys should not cry. We tell them men are supposed to be providers, and we tell them that men are supposed to be responsible, but we don't go into the details. You find also that our husbands, our uncles, the male guardians are not speaking to the children, especially husbands, fathers to sons. They are not speaking to their children. So you find that the man is in the house, but he is almost invisible. You can see him just passing around, and of course the neighbors can also see that there are trousers and a man's clothes that are hanged in your house, but really he has no say. So you find that these boys are not being talked to at home, so they have no mentors. They are relying on other channels, of course, maybe Google, and some of them will go to seminars. That's fine, but all said and done, the first teacher is the parent, the first teacher is the father, the first teacher is the mother. So before they get to any other channel or source of information, we should have given this information to them, because this is why we were brought into their lives, to perform this duty of parenting. And parenting doesn't end by you paying school fees if you're the male. You also need to guide them, and that's the most important, because we are all supposed to leave legacies. And even the information, for example, like the one I'm giving, it was passed on to me by my mother, who was spoken to by her grandmother. So you find this is why as a female I'm able to speak boldly. But our boy child has a challenge. So you find out this boy child is brought up in a family where he's not spoken to. He doesn't know the way forward. He doesn't know that he will actually meet girls who are financially stable, girls who are more intelligent, girls who are from better families, maybe upkeep wise, and like him. But this doesn't make him a lesser man. You find that now our boys are going for careers and courses that they are not even unsure of. These technical courses now, they are not so much on demand, and these are the courses that our boy child and the male they need, so that we can have men who are around the house. They can be able to fix the washroom if it has a problem. Maybe the tile is broken, or maybe the sink is blocked. They can be able to fix. They can be able to fix the car. Just check it out. Fix the tires. Yes, we know there's a do-it-yourself even the female can do, but if the men are doing it, the women feel very comfortable. We are very uncomfortable with having to go to the garage, and in front there are so many men who come and surround the car, and they all are checking it out. We feel more comfortable. Like personally, that I don't like going to the garage, and it's a most important thing that happened to me when I got married. I was like, yeah, great, I don't have to go to the garage. So I don't know about other women, but what I'm saying is that now this young man has not been spoken to. Your girl, you're always talking to her. You bring her close to you. You tell her how to cook for a man, how to respect a man, how to dress. You remove his jacket and all these nice things, and do not allow the house girl to serve him. You are his everything. You are almost his mother, his sister, his wife, his lover. But we don't tell the same information to the boys. When the girl is ready to get married and we go for bridal showers, we talk to the girls all these things. So the girl is already, in addition to having been spoken to when she was younger, she's now getting married, and even in the bridal showers, there are more people who are speaking to them, including friends, and sharing experiences. She's all set. But the young man, during all this time, he has not been spoken to. It is now time to get married, and they have a groom shower. During this groom shower, most of them, they are alcohol related, where they bring girls who will do some pole dancing and entertain the men. And by the time they come to the wedding on Saturday, they are so drunk they are unable to see even what's happening, or even to understand what's happening, and it's evident most of the time to the people around them. And this is the couple now that's tying the knot and they're supposed to start a life together. The disconnect starts from there. So please, we need to save our boy child. In addition to that, now this couple is together and they get married, and the man who has had no mentor all the time he's been spoken to, most of it is his mother, he now again is admiring and wants to be polygamous. Because this is what he knows. No one even told him anything about polygamy, but naturally he'll be like, men are polygamous by nature, and of course, hakuna jogoo ya kuku moja. All most of these sayings, which are, which are generated in bars set up. So you find out this young man expects also to behave like a married bachelor. He wants to be polygamous, and he doesn't even have the money. He's broke in terms of the female. The girl he married, she's working, or she already had her business. Maybe she had a car, and she's also chipping into the family kitty. But the man, the criteria he's using to look for a wife or to stay with the wife is the old-fashioned one. He wants a wife who looks like his mother, behave like his mother, the one who's going to be submissive, quiet, and understand that a man has got to be a man and he can come into the house at any time of the night and say nothing. But all those older women were not chipping in into the kitty. The man used to provide anything. It's not that women are jealous when men want to be polygamous, but you're thinking, we are not even ready. You don't even have the money. I'm contributing to this, to your lifestyle, to our lifestyle. So now that you look good, you start imagining that you can be polygamous. No. First, work on yourself. We're not telling the boy child to work on himself. That is why you find that many girls are saying they are not meant to marry. Most of the men are saying there are no girls to marry because the men are afraid of the lady. The girl is empowered, but the young man has not changed with the times. So please let us talk to the boy child. Let's talk reality stuff to the men and tell them that times have changed. If you listen to many of the radio programs, like Akina Mwalimu Kengangi's, women are calling in and exposing what they do. Something that never used to happen before during our age. They talk about their sexual escapades, and that was Greek to us. And now they're exposed to it, be it at home, in the rural areas, be she a Nairobi girl. Those days are gone when men used to imagine that those girls who come from the rural area are the only ones who are good and the ones in the cities are not. Times have changed, men. Please, men, and the people bringing up the boy child, let's talk real stuff. If you don't change with the times will change you. The criteria you're using to look for a wife, for a girlfriend, it is obsolete. That kind of woman is normal. Whether she's washing clothes, whether she's selling fish, whether she is running a small business, women know now how to look for money. Some of the ones who are washing clothes for the young men, they have left their alcoholic husbands in the rural areas and they're independent here. So now, that kind of a woman, what can you tell her? You're giving her room, of course, to have another man while she's in the city and her alcoholic husband is in the village. So we have to change how we are talking to the boy child. We tell them that times have changed so that we do not have a disconnected family whereby our children will not know or will not find spouses to marry. So people, our children are endangered. Please, let's be realistic. Times have changed. Let us change with them. Asanteni sana and clouds of blessings.